women, what I say is what the left hand does, don't let the right hand know. You are not going to bring your other woman to your marital home.
Okay.
You want to have your other woman on a contract. You call her, she doesn't call you. She doesn't disrespect your home. Okay. So your woman is still your anchor. But you know why you are doing it, and your woman is on your side. She realizes that you must get your 21 times.
All right, good to have you on the show. Papa. Me patron me gidi pasa. I say cocaine. I say cocaine in your day.
Me buy many just start bisa.
Tell me about it.
Camera girl. Would you say now or your inspiration for time I me back? Now, original camera, meaning buy, so I didn't have a shot. Okay.
Oh, I see. That's just a Morano or apart from that side.
Hey, so original camera here.
A big girl.
Yeah, you see robot.
I saw your back a canon, and I said, "Emma is a Kutana County."
Oh, a market here, and me taste. That's one of the things that I'm struggling to get used to. I'm not too sure I can really make love with a woman with big ass.
Oh, yeah, sure.
No,
temptation and 2%.
No, it's not that I don't know how I'm going to manage them.
Why?
But look at me, Chiao. What I'm saying is, it's not my. I don't know. Meaning to say, many bronin dada. There are things that I've not done before. I don't know.
Person experimented before.
Oh, I will one time when my financial status gets to some category of men in our society that I'm looking up to. You know. I will try my best and see, because I don't know. No man has been able to satisfy any woman until the woman says I'm satisfied.
This is Angel.
I don't know about that one. I mean, maybe I say me idea power, maybe say when so no sis or CSA why idea. Now I had me too. Minim say me idea one pema na minim.
Oh, until say you back trail.
What my wife says, I won't say I don't believe it, but that is her trust that she wants to say, and I live by what she is saying, but I don't take it to the next level to tell anybody that I'm good in bed.
It would depend also, say or experience with other women. Now, when you not count the same thing as any possibility.
They can have the same mother, because all women have one mother. So I mean, such is the life that we are living. But it's an honor to come around with you again. I mean, I don't know if it's a surprise to say I have to let this out of the cat out of the bag, an issue that is going on for you. So the Angel Broadcasting Corporation, as an entity, if you check it carefully, we have done a lot of honors per the nominations that we are getting every year with the 3G Awards in the United States of America. Yeah. Sadiq, last year was Ship Data in one of your.
Yeah.
We've done, what do you call this guy? This gospel guy. They didn't have 15 this year. Gossan, is that Gossan?
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people have gone through, but this year the African icon, business icon, the nomination has been done for the owner of the company, Dr. Ting himself, and then you happen to be the next person that was also nominated. The board is reviewing, but next week your letter will be out for a nomination
really?
in the US.
Make some noise for Ajara Rasta
for your veteran efforts in this media landscape. And my boss. The board were talking, they say they don't know how you are able to speak all languages. They say, it's strange in my ears, So we say congratulations to you
Thank you
for the
so
meantime.
much.
So this year, God willing, if all things being equal, on the 24th day of October in the United States of America, you'll be receiving an award. It's an honorary award. It's been running for 14 years. It's been running for 14 years.
This one is a big news.
Yeah. For 14 years, it's the longest running awards endorsed by every president that takes the seat of United States of America.
Wow.
Because our magazines are given to them, and then they give us a recognition with a letter signed from the office of the American, the Washington, D.C., the state itself, the White House. I think, was it 2 years ago I had the opportunity to be in the White House? Okay. I don't know how many of this are Ghanaian people. And people were shocked that I'm to America. I'm a citizen. I'm a and I'm a say I buy money pebi. No. I went through the same awards.
Okay.
I mean, in my recognition after picking up the awards and being honored, I was given the opportunity. And one good thing that entered the place was my product. You know, it was shocking.
Me pacho bomo dia. Okay, tell me about it.
This is the Makpe ginger chips. I took it to the States. Yes. Try it. The way you do the talking and everything is better.
Okay,
for us to Charlie. So, I mean, it's a good product. I think I've discussed that before. Your bar can have it. It's a good product. Chew it. Yeah. Obi ba honobe. Maybe my boys be one morning.
Okay.
Maria where?
Oh, what happened?
Because now Charlie be of you and you know you can't walk with me. I'm a best can I hear. I got enough way born I can blah. So I left it. But I think this is what I want to present to you. Makpe ginger honey chips. Solid.
Of an supplier. When you feel like deka.
Yes, we give it. I mean,
okay.
Any quantity you want. If you want 1,000 bottles, it's my product.
Okay, great.
Unfortunately for me, I was not selling in Ghana.
Oh.
It is on him in Timberry Manana who forced me to sell in Ghana.
Nana de na be bonesa.
He was the one who forced me. Because Ghana coffee no kogbe will no me peace more. I mean, you've done well. Okay, ohima we je over fe shito ni modromo na ohiem we alolo otwiwa. Delay ba fe macro can be a BBB it's part of the game, but it's our country, and this is how we love it to be. So I'm happy to be here, and I promise the viewers that my yes, I mean, it's a master TV.
Yeah, day as a presenter, credit today, okay, but now Thursday was not working for you.
Day be a nyama and I pay me back. Mamba san tem nanka me we ya no.
Nka wontum.
Enti nyama say we only say moha. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, more drive time. Every Tuesday.
Then a double punishment.
And me kwasa ba heavy. Not as a jumane dos.
Dr. Gwaguti.
I mon country no. Dr. Gwaguti. Tie dia hu me ka cha sorry no papa. Papa, what the nyanyo?
So I present to you Reverend Dr. Counselor George Lutterodt. And Jumede so Obabe boy komo. But first one I made a hit. Are you aware that there's an information circulating? There's a report that says that science say over time or no, a male gender no a fade out because Y chromosome no but bune pound to update to Google store. Have you heard it?
Well, with that sementia ashefo ni tif. Oka say fading out. Fading out is in different forms. People can fade out, but they're still relevant. So which fading out are they talking about? And if the research is based on their American system, then they are fading out because it's difficult for an African man to fade out. The growing African man becomes more indelible in life. So most of their research in one, or form research in Biblia, say a medical researcher, because of most of the journals we read, and we pick up, but most of their communicable diseases are more fight or it's not we are fighting here.
Yeah.
Even counseling, in my training, if I want to practice here, I will never get a client in Ghana.
What do you mean?
Because I have customized what I have learned and what I'm learning.
Okay.
Almost practices never any books I read more mono. Almost sooner mo buy and to say yandiano. It is obianya sem hana opesa de omo dia na omo sua ne yem fato ho a unya ehun sunsan so papa bia. Like family laws, nyame adom ye ne kakran kakra bia ye se de copy bia de so ade so age ade no. Most of the cases we study are the case between Kwarting versus Kobe, a Ghanaian base. So the attitudinal lifestyle you live you and the research in the is subjected. It is correct. It is right. But I always say most of the research from their end can be triggered here and be re-researched and have a different results. What they think kills them gives us long life. I'll give you one example.
Okay.
The efficacy scientifically of charcoal was very medicinal. And when we're growing up,
Afra.
They said it was cancerous, it was hurting our liver, ye kanyama bibri. But in pharmacology, one of the materials that you can use to detoxify your system when it's contaminated is charcoal. Then they came and said, oh, carbolic charcoal, ventilated charcoal. They gave it names. But if you see the process that we make charcoal, and I was share then the dental faculties were building strong immune system and antibacterial in our mouths. Mommy, and way. Ya sa kwa ba de abeka paste no say ye ntone bo ding we ejimi ana ni bie ana den what do I say we can say doctor your counselor say na say ni say the process sister we see doctor man typhoid omobo what if they can make us out anything that goes through heat is difficult to have anything standing, creating. Yes, ube dia in a few minutes, it me but that's why you need to build a good immune system. But members say Obi Juma. Unfortunately for me, because of my pathological background, me pefumpa. Adia me pe in the medical field fun. Ne patiasia me penasemba owu amenije.
I see.
That's my natural life.
I didn't hear.
Because en atiasefo benyan kwan ejina owufo so. For the living to survive is dependent on the autopsy from the dead.
Okay.
So the people who are dying, what we get from them is what gives us opportunity to live. So I hear people saying that life is short. No, it's a lie. The longest thing on earth is life. 102.9 is short. I got up since 3:21. What is the time? I'm still alive. Okay. So life is long. But in the next few minutes, well, that makes this death to be short. Okay. So people say life is short. Until you no. When in a j, but I say what? A man was asked, "What is your regrets after living for more than 70 years?" See, the biggest regret was that they told me life is short. So everything I got, I ate it early. Now that I'm 80, I have nothing to eat. So,
misleading.
Thank you. Me can say no cre I was a see so say. Obi catch him so be woo. As a medical person through COVID, I'm so mubwa. COVID and kumbia. And I made that statement because no cre woman say. Per our laws, per our medical research and everything, the only way you can in any medium to determine that this person needs your friend is say burial permit is when you've been able to prove the cause of death. So how many people went through autopsy to prove that they died because of COVID and we gave them burial permit? So I believe that people died with a certain disease that we are still researching to find the answer. But nobody died because of COVID. This is not to say that COVID is not relevant. It is. But its death rate, I don't believe it. I remember that one of the good doctors took the risk in Ga West. Dr. Atto, one of the good pathologists, took the risk by going to do an autopsy on one patient that died. I hear the story was the patient came to the hospital without symptoms of COVID. But at the end of the day, they found those traces in the patient. And so he did an autopsy. Where is the report? I will ask it forever. Because he did it and we're told he was doing it. So COVID can be real. We spend money on COVID. We're even paying levies for COVID. But because they didn't have an autopsy report to prove to us the cause of death, I still challenge that nobody died because of COVID. There could be an underlying condition. So pay me a visit. Let me tour you through the morgue and see nice people dying, see fresh people dying. And when they tell you what killed them in this world, nobody knows what killed you until you are dead. I remember. But
don't you say, Counselor, you said any full authority. I mean, for the information that we pass, because like what you're saying, many people this opinion.
Which is
what you have just said.
But I'm coming from a different background.
The TNS say, I will say the system is controlled. Do you understand? So the people believe what the system says
is what they should believe,
and not because it is very authentic.
I believe.
Do you understand? Enti de wa kan ne kwan so a nipa dodo na e wo santi ase. But the fact that say COVID no ankasa na kura. I mean, there are documentaries I have watched. No. I'm on for just say Juma na yasheshe. Even with regards to the number of people who died during the COVID, almost Susu said they were exaggerated figures and all of that. Yeah, but then the fact that system and they could have the final say no. Am I enti ase no cry into me for uncle baby ya?
Me dey different oh. Don't can say no more camp, but me dey different. Me dey say because I believe in the result of pathology that the cause of death can only be known through an autopsy report.
Yes.
Once we were not able to do an autopsy on all the people that we said they died through COVID, I doubt that they died through it. So my story is different from their story. I've heard that side. That that one is there. But until you pipe so the cause of death is always known after you are dead.
Yes.
So as you are living, do your best to take care of yourself. Do your 3 major check I call the in check, the mid check, and the out check. When you start the year, what did I enter into 2025 with as medically? Then in the middle of the year, go back and check the second quarter. What have I acquired? Have I dealt with what I took? Have I added some? And in the last one before you enter to 2026, go and check. So I call it the in check, mid check, and the out check. Do it. But don't be the type of person. I'm in hospital. I'm in hospital. Be 20 years I'm in hospital. Because some Crawford hospital.
Okay.
We are not going to clock you and know what is wrong with you. Or him, as you're walking right now, sitting here, if you have a proper structure in the place you work, all of us, the human resource department is not to give you leave and query you. Is to know your state of health. Say, we are asthmatic. We are diabetic. We send a BBC. The resuscitation team will know what to do for you. But human resource, you take health serious. Company be a blood donation in Ghana. Staff near 150. You be bleed. You see bleed. You modano. Omo donation ba hono. You out of for 150 na you bleed. You nyankro for 18 po me qualified to donate. Me catch a manager and say, don't smile over this. It means that your staff's productivity is underlined. Let's check and know what it is. Somebody's asthmatic. You be a new studio. You pentia. Obit me the air fresh abeshia because a yen in one. But me babe wants to program no. Irritate me throat. Okay, because such long. So Oima, we are not taking our health very seriously. We don't think that it's important until man wants to die. That is why when everybody dies, they want to know what caused their death. Then they ku lumba obia bisa. What the koye den. When they saw what they saw, aje den. But ebe yende. Say ebusiani baby and shushumu say dem potin. Ene kun ye ba bema ana ma ye ba bema da ni benkum so ana ye ba ba da ni benkum so. Sene be ya e ya de e we ebusiani mu a ya boye nkokọ ni aye den. Yes, see and the autopsy is very important. So when I say I love the dead body, this is my basis. I love the dead body to the max, to the last end, because the dead body is what really keeps me going. Emma meniji, Emma me firi. Wa funda me sra wa humbrasini ni demo. Frame 0277 609 644. Ya mukoto radio station ko sra senetia. Mumbra ya hona mumbesha sene fun etie bia me word ma mo no oyema fiti anopa bia be for 12 na yedi fun aba ka ne ko bi odi bi ba
asemo
ka ne ko 3 times ko bi odi bi ba enti wo won kwa da nyanko pase wo won kwa da nyanko me say wo won kwa da ka oye wala da Yehovah ejake jemu fiamu na le nege. So I'm excited to be here and I will keep coming and keep coming.
No pokra abusia adu ba ko abo apai mo K Angela FM 102.9 ye jumani ohima we je any Counselor Lutterodt, the controversial man.
Sana muka.
Very controversial.
How I wish.
Oh my ebinu manager pesi binum so awful. Are you aware?
Can you tell me one person that you know?
Okay.
That I've pissed the person off?
Well, I don't know them in person though, but even when
they
I posted it, I know, right?
They are hypocrites. Shame on you. Oh, shame on you people. I'm not provoking anybody. The truth is very important. And one of the things we think about life is every grown-up is more wiser than the richest young boy who has 7 degrees.
Okay. And what do you mean by grown-up?
Obi a wenyim bia. Openyim bia wenyi onam form oni atade oni hwe onko school da. Onyansa sembe 400 times.
Okay.
I didn't say enyin che no. Emma yenya enuhu ni adesua.
Okay. Osua hu no.
Simple. Enye wako school.
Okay.
So every grown up has an experience that a young one doesn't have.
Opening ni no.
But unfortunately for we underrate them because we think they are not educated.
Well.
What am I saying? So ube can sembia on teda or see enye no kure. And come on wedi. Oh, move jana sem ule jama sem mami. I have done this job for 26 years. If I am not authentic, I could have left the system long time. And all the things I say and I have said have come to pass. Assembly ni wa maka wa Ghana radio and not TV swa obian baba kimbe ka se ka fra fa che man kan yi ni di watem and then as Twitter for Jimmy Trao atem di 2.4k and kwalankwa 5 gig for and crofo asebio mo nyansem ndo apanyin ti se me de mahu ameka me see me enna no pay ya homachin that's enra homachin
Yeah.
Lumba onwura ni fie ogina edan gate nano. He has not entered. Keep challenging me. I say men ba me ho muntie me. Me ka che omu say abrantie bi wo fie ho. Ode ne nan benkum. Yehuade ato ne nine right. Whilst he was standing in the house.
Ni 90
Right.
Okay.
And ode ne nan pim ho. Then I am 9 one can hear. The next day happened. And I make us a moon can say, Yahu bibi. Eddie and Guasia Breno, Obe bubu egu empem, and Tionsian a Cassani and friend. I said it.
We
Maka. Bakwesi. Ontu anamon. Obe bubu. It sounds a lumba wabonting. And then come on, baby, no one do lumba polygamy.
This is Angel.
What's your polygamy?
2.9.
I can say my baby son say, "Look, him uncle can you Ma no to one only to him so what?
Of course.
So it's only to.
I hear all them when
It is only to. And the letter call to Uncle say had I known is always a lot. Me who send it to your frat and your frat. And you to your frat. And I later me who send it to Abo. It is so when the share got chance when I came, they were not concentrating on me because at the end of the day, what they were doing was about bashing me, but they didn't see that I had what I have right now. Young Gina Chinyevia. But when she came, we saw her. She didn't have what she has now.
Angel.
But she has done something that because she has grown. What was here? And she kept to what's on it to her. And I can say the last time she had a dance of going down to dance and her sciatica was exposed. The video enlarged what she has. She has some, but it's not what she has now. And it is not a shame to enhance what you have. Wahima, unufosa, eyawadi mobo. Oshe kaba na tomti sebem. Utusa, oshe trouser na uda utri musi. Eti nkrofo uhushebdo. Na sekakraba unsem na ukona ukonkrofo ya tuwe kakreni ya dibika humawa. Boni ben waye. Bible say na ye fre Esther ba ye no. Na ne ho nya fesa. Enti busumi nsia kwentu cosmetic enhancement includes breast enhancement, butt enhancement, skin elevation, lip elevation, nose elevation. Sister, TMA. Men kasentia ade adachi uye yia. Ube peso beye. Shemu afo yan wan kan kwasi asem. Enti me kan no kura ntu wa yedin. Dachi bi ebe ba ho. Then ma kan wo krom ha enye no kre.
102.9.
Ahima, enti obi si me confirmation so bua.
And if I started with regards to Mawari Dodo, I saw the video, the one you were on the show.
Yeah.
Up in the end, the lady mentioned so no crowd and toss one or first wife.
Me that's it.
Or toss to feed crowd, okay. And the man also mentioned, say, Obama one farm do I affected Obama, yeah, and all that. Apparently, or Sanche must say, as I said, now we are in charge. Now, we worry about now we farm ma for frono. You have to say we making sure so what she share umra. In the end, say be our farm ma for fry. You should let them know. Obviously, a man cross your mope me ma worry. Enti we wa fan no. We onyanti asese wa worry. Na no the man's submission and I may refer to okay say you should even let the woman know say be a man I'm for you don't call me and when I'm home for ban Emma fear and all that but men because this is not stated in Tino I mean, there's no any there's no hard rule. It's, men would go for the ladies and bring them home. There's nothing like watching and say, oh, man, so that you give your woman that respect. Slippers or I send a message, videos and all that. Who can focus is on the lady. So there's no way men, you are going to play it the way. I mean, with regards to more and more professionals, maybe the way you would express it, to make it look not too offensive. So tell us, now educate us more.
I think I want a submission, me fast that can see my body line clothing for my outfit. Atade a wahyɛ me fine pa me hwɛ TV no so sɛ na me dresses sa.
You look so great.
Me better than sɛ na me de. Body line clothing na ma me outfit hwɛ almost the biggest boutique shop. More despite building no mus. Me do ma se pass when be a share. And I'm a singlet ni boxer shorts am share so be a fee.
Na boxer shorts ye be there hu.
Say one shed ye papa. Ona ma now be ma a year to left. No say be me be see. Ajaja function. I say boxer shorts nye.
But you know acknowledge be no one na.
Oh, I can show you. Oh.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry, in
the goodness of your care, I want to see my boxer shorts. Shame on you. No Gwendolo. Have you? Oh, man. They are ready to watch. So beautiful beneath gives me my underwears and they are solid and quality. Mommy made that money now. Say, now me can't say, Papa Ninkomo odi, compared to Oba Ninkomo, they are not the same statement. We are making a mistake. A side chick is not a polygamous person.
It's not a wife.
It's not a wife.
Okay.
But side chicks are necessary material that God gave to be part of marriages. So if you're watching me, you are a side chick.
Also God gave?
Yes.
Okay.
It was given by God.
Okay.
I mean, we have given them the title side chick, but they were called concubines.
There are stories that's okay.
They were called concubines. Right. And the first time we came across concubine was the story of Solomon and the father.
Okay.
Between Solomon and his father, who built the temple? Solomon built the temple, but he had more wives and more concubines. And the Bible says that, and the wives of Solomon turned his heart against God. Go back and check your scripture. The wives of Solomon turn his heart against God, not their concubines. So side chicks are very, very important in the marriage circle. If your husband doesn't have one now, it's because his financial status is not okay. Because it is capital intensive.
What should I say? One woman.
Unless you don't know you're a side. And you cannot be a side chick whilst you're married. There are a lot of lies that are going around there. Some counselors who are not in depth. Eka said, be a side chick to your husband, No, it's not true. Because in the life of a man, there are categories. We have girlfriends. Girlfriends are people who have platonic friendship. They can't do anything beyond platonism.
Okay.
So they are friends. If you are a friend to me, and I begin to have sexual intercourse with you, sister, you are not yet anything but a sex mate.
Okay.
So we have a girlfriend. When we indulge into any sexual intercourse, then you become a sex mate. After a sex mate, if you make your face strong and get pregnant, then you become a baby mama. So you have a child with a man. Whether the man is married or not married, once he's not paid your bride price, Amawa wanted there. Sa bani a frau baby mama. Ufi baby mama. Obi a your side chick ya oba. Or do you big kunu tie. If a man is not married and you are having a relationship, an eros relationship, which is sexual relationship with a man, you are not a side chick. So side chicks are women going out with men who are married. Se na wari anu kunkonho na enguye. You are a side chick. Our Jenny Gupe on your side chick. It's Mrs. and Crawford and I'll bet Jimmy Crew and no. Side chick be any assassin with my Joby Kunuda. There is no side chick that can take anybody's husband.
This is Angel.
Keep this in your head. No side chick can do. And a side chick is not another wife.
Okay.
So if you are a side chick, you are not practicing polygamy. The next woman in the life of a man is called a wife. Hear me. These people have mentioned girlfriend, sex mates, side chick, and a wife. Out of all the people, only one can be introduced. Wife. If you are a side chick and you have the pride to introduce yourself among all women, you are indeficiently, psychologically insane. But if you can't change, I say, what do you mean? Say, when you be cool, now what me see wo bo aka se me oyima he woni obi krupo twemprana mu jai na otiase o wawu o wawali o onwali yo. It is supposed to remain as one of your topmost secret till you die.
Oyima we je
Lebewu so dim sa na yan kwati a obi be yin just we me here. Ministers in prayer training no.
This is
Angel
2.9.
Hear me. Anytime you are boldly enough to introduce yourself as a side chick, you've got a mental problem. So don't try it. So you are hidden forever. Baby mamas are also hidden. But by virtue of the children they have, somebody can make some resemblance with them. Oh, on your hima oba. Akolabe. Oba, the ba pension was an ancient wale, or what 4 years, but the ba pension is 7. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, I am pa. I knew. Yet it is only George Lutterodt in a way. Hey, that bang. Oh, time on what GS no sharing, yes, and so and I know I could information be were out a no cry and ya no cry. So a side chick is not another wife. So papa come on now, you know. Or say once a man has a side chick, blah blah. So he's talking about another woman in the life of the marriage. So those people we don't talk about them. Those people we don't introduce them. Those people yanko come ask them. But when it comes to somebody who has fully fledged the chest to practice polygamy, it's not a hidden wife, and it is not a disrespect. To say, you are disrespecting me by bringing your second wife to the house. No. Any man practicing polygamy, the first wife, or we don't even say first wife in our tradition. The older wife should know the younger wife. So we don't hide it. Polygamy is not a hidden commodity. So if you are listening to me right now, now maybe your one dear, now only what on person yidi behu. The story is not the same. You are not a side chick. And one day polygamy itself cannot be compared to being a side chick. And the side chicks way. And this is one of the mistakes when you're here. You can never ever compare a side chick to a wife. Wives, let me warn you before I go ahead. Any wife that has the ability to fight a side chick has a mental problem, and she's a disgrace.
Oyima we je
You can mental problem and you got a mental problem within this clinical conditioning of men. All of us once a while might have some particular disorder, which doesn't mean say about damn dear. I say mental problem. Everybody can have one because mentally the emotions are not stable. And remember I show me cause me ndi watem. Me just say oba wale fo a utumi bie eko hu oyima ya say di within the oyima ye je. Afina oba. Me see swatche. Me din de Mrs. Gaganga Kobi. Papa na one ne twem pon otua wo fees no. Oye me kunu. Me hu wade ay mobo. Me say me tufo. Se when jai na chi dia, obama ye dia me pese meye. And to be tufo minye wawali menene yire. Immediately your wife is able to introduce herself to a side chick. She has disrespected you as a husband and disgrace herself. Enti ayadia ya dete. Eti menko pusu ani. But when it comes to polygamy is a man marrying more than one woman. And it is not a bad thing. It is not an evil practice. Ghana supports polygamy. The laws of Ghana support and endorses polygamy. Go and check our laws. If you read the Article 4, Chapter 11 of our Constitution, it makes it clear to us, say, the 1992 Constitution in its promulgation and acceptance, never ignored our basic customary practices. Emrasema yedin ne mino, ye ya to hono, yen jidie, yen tiasia, ne ye somu dada, ahemfo obuo, eni ahemfo ye sorry won, ahemfo ye swa wo palanquin mu, enye slave trade, enye inhuman, oba kunafo enye inhuman, sa nyama ne nyina ye mra ne jitu mu, eyie, edinto, awale, sa nyama nyina ye jitu mu, ade ba kwa ye mra ne jitu mu, e ya awale dodo. Enti Ghana mra no, ya wawade miensa e wo kuro mu. Cap 127 say, enye wo any order, but it was civil marriage. Ye was customary marriage. Ye was Mohammedan marriage. Miensa peni wo kuro mu. Ye ni biabio. We don't have a church marriage. The church is our problem.
This is Angel.
We
102.9.
don't have church marriage. So when the church is making us feel we are bad, and when you're out of this, why you're communion. So for yale. So for so to this, so man communion or yale. Who funny actual? He funny actual what you say no. Communion ya ya just say ebony for. Yes, what the paper bunny who and the man say Utawa so say no. Don't if you go to a church and you are humiliated with such lies, stop the church. It is a cult and not a church. Ghana Brani say awade miensa ne you civil marriage. Civil marriage ni awade you don't know na wa hye be ma ne kawa ono so hye kawa ni bi. So a man wears what we call the ring of bigamy. That is my interpretation. What is the ring of bigamy? Not just a Burma or yes civil marriage. It's one man, one wife. One man, one wife. So Ghana's law says you cannot marry two under the civil. It is called bigamy. Going into the law book, say my warrior hima yeje. Ama ya to me says siano or ya Mrs. Kobi. What trap bibiegu. When ya call yesano, mrane say, won't to me what bin count. Now, Obia opening ma Obia wire wedding. E wale wo count, wona lose. Mra e okroimu. Wona lose o. Watomra. Enti adie bi obeye bia no chafa enim. Ye no won chade. Ebusuan poko prince wo kokoam. Na ye sanko ye ho ade wo fie ema be ma na ebusuan agya tomu customarily. But because you have a civil marriage, the law bans you from getting married. And hear this, if a wife can get an evidence of marriage from any man who has married under the civil law, you can take the man and it is called I'm coming. I want to quote the law so that you understand. Mra what to mra kesie e okroimu. Eti mra na ye jitu mu na de ya awade no. Se ukru ana waye wedding. Na wedding na waye na chi no. Oye na adwen so okoware abawe bi e wo fie na abusuan koje tuma mesrewo mizimina watumra. I think the minimum sentence was about 13 years. And you want to tell me how cry your wedding and where feel akọ aye din komo no wakọware oba afoforo and when you akumayale and I don't know what to do now. Hey sister, your point for me me boaw ama ya twe be me ya kome amremu ama ya twe no mi emie no ngo say watomra and na yes civil marriage emra wa de one man one wife be ma shekawa oba shekawa na nim de ehi wo Ghana mra ne se untimi ware premium enya untimi ware mienu untimi ware mpem mienu enti obi ye engagement ana de mo friend traditional man ya cosma man oye ne Thursday ade ma enya sala mo ye no Thursday owie a no see Saturday ye wedding no mra ne say immediately you vote to choose civil marriage, your customary marriage is annulled. It's no more there. That is why nobody marries with another ring before the ring comes. So by law, customary marriage is accepted if you want to live it there. But if you decide to go and do wedding, which you call the civil by law, you nullify. And to show form no swa, yetro bachelor, spinster, ana divorcee. So what worry pay? Sa nyama miense ne agitumu. And to back form no so ka say married. The form will not allow you to do it. So civil marriage, you one. The second one is called the customary marriage. And it is fear what it is.
102.9.
Customary marriage, you hear krata to prove. The laws of Ghana says, so hima, who hear certificate to prove say why a customary marriage. The only proof is the two families coming together that yes, we have agreed that Ohima we are Je and our son George Lutterodt, we have collected a drink that the two of them are married. The laws of Ghana says we accept it, and that is what is called the polygamous marriage. And no ya wale dodo. Mrane say as many as you can. Be kwan mami o. Be kwan mami o. So reje. It is so particular what they a beer kwama. I don't know pro one quiet the 1 man 1 wife abeko de prison. Brajai. O shana wa hondi betma hwembe du a. Ti wa hondi no so sesi akoya wedding. Na sesi ambe du. Na ko wanim. Enti anu ye polygamous marriage. Honey ebedi nkomo ni me botel. Mohammedan marriage ni ye knamufu abore o ma atum. But the last time I checked from the Registered General's Department, per a research I made, the law book there says that 95% of their marriages have not been registered yet. If the book is lying, then I'm lying. But their own too is a form of polygamous practice, because in the Quran, what enacted the Muslim man marrying for was after the war, the men who died, the Mohammedan made a statement that whoever has the capacity to take care of other people who have lost their husbands should add them to their wives. Yeah. So they had that enactment as a result of war. Now we are not at war like killing each other, but we are at war in marriage. When your wife is at war with you, you can go and collect other one, including those that their husbands have left them. So the Muslim had their rights. The Christians, we had our rights. And the right was that a man who is in the office of bishop must be a man of one wife. So it was qualified.
But Sir Counselor, the fact is that after enactment, and is still valid, right?
Which one?
And come before there now.
Oh, it's still valid. Yeah. Because it's valid. So, no, because it's valid. But it's here, no. Who call your case? Say one uncle war, one uncle war. One no irritate. Bible say it is better for you to live on top of your roof
102.9
than to live with a nagging wife. That's a war. Hey, sister, Deuteronomy chapter 24 verse 1.
Okay.
The Bible says that if a man marries a woman and he is no more pleasing to his eyes and his taste, he has the right to divorce her.
Okay.
And to what way? Say who can waro? Now, if you want to money, Bioma, Bible no man who can say, or Jawa, I dear Papa.
It's anything I am Munya who could draw Fenya, no, Nemo Mobile Niama, a Besheno,
the woman is make a crime a cemetery. You're the intro. I
Nakai.
I can't face Solomon Bar.
This is
Also, for a can know if you're not all and you will come. Oh, and you want heavy. Heavy, I know you halfway. I want to Jane.
Okay, halfway, Jam.
Oh, no, poor man is going to have you on him. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Mima Bible reference. Bible say, na branch every trans near friend Lazarus.
Okay.
Na Lazarus you be na osrese aduane fi o papa bi a oyo odefo didi na aduane ase na osesa meboa na asemi si momu enu nyina be wuye ana meboa owuo ne ba ya ne Bible ne ma yete ase ase na Lazarus ko soro ahememu wanya ba bi antra not Abraham hefa le kuku mu wanya na ya antra mo ye ni Lazarus e bi de ko ba wanya ba bi antra na yesi otewa onkotinkoti a sikeni a wa ma na aduane ndi Enya kwenya efibonsam jem. Afra the master Abraham. Sigani brantie na afra we George Lutterodt bonsam jem na me afra we. O kai me. Abraham say ye papa me kai wo na bako de. O say ai ne me pese me de nkra koma me nuanu wo asase so. Na abrantie na ote ho no me kai ne pa no se me duane kakra suma no fa nkra ne nko ohiani even in heaven is still recognized but a servant. Nyesika ansana ko heaven. Na wa wo hiamu To here sit na ko have your body a wo de anya den. So ba ya se de to here sit no for de to here sit. But mo den ne to here sit na nya heaven ko be heaven ne de ye be ko enti sa heaven tina ye ko gitu mu say one man one wife ye ka se mrem awade no e asori awade. So this is why we are afraid. The fear in us who have done wedding in churches is not because of the law, but we are afraid because the churches have told us a lie and we have discovered the truth.
Okay.
So in our next generation of marriage, we will not do that mistake. Oh my God, because the civil marriage comes to only support the woman.
2.9.
Civil marriage, you know, a mamu aho top aho sepe emma emfaso se mema.
Okay.
Eti na ya ban se nyese yesuro ba de akoba no e na de akoba se sia me ko wale bia me yire to me de me court eti obi a wutie me beso wale dodo a wa ye court awade no me srew usika sam ya ja wale tie me ja wale bagana mra ne ye de me tie awade ho na me ko wo a. It is an evidence of infidelity.
Okay.
Me yire to me gina so che sampa wa fama chi obi tumi akọ infidelity na wale negu bakai abofra na ma wo ne de sembia si wa asase so a owo chefa o me japade mu ba oba ne na wo de won se si fom enti de wo de je no time to say tili je ni sesi a jifia ni sesi a o je so ahwe se wo wudi mu
baby mamas no
menje ka ye sayira madabla oko ti na ojeka na ko de sisi emma papa yi correctly na card you register with the new one. Oh my God, is Ghana mrase wafa Ghana mrase wo cho ba dia na oba adia. If you give a gift to your child, it can be reverse. Okay. But if for him in our morals relationship, I give you a gift, register it in your name, sister. What dear forever. And to ba would tear me, I will trim plan open one for so and remember you say about my basu. Girls be in your first degree and you'll be kuna komanya. Sister, you see on person be bad kun. Bisa say one day two in the first degree. Hostel one day two. Oh be kun two. I not say there be your man in so lie. If you come closer to my husband, and I'm going to the polygamy. Nobody can pray against you when you sleep with your husband.
Counselor, you have 2 minutes to wrap up your teaching. 2-3 minutes, and I just say time now so understand.
Maybe let me and come polygamy.
No, that was so
I'll give you part 2. Don't worry. So polygamy part 2, baby. As you do, if you don't understand the basics, and you go and treat polygamy, you confuse the people. But I want them to have the argument say polygamy itself is accepted, and only be a side chick and your polygamous relationship. Eti Ghana mranije polygamy tumu. Eti my experience civil. My friend Mohammedan, polygamy didn't say, Bema all wale and madodo. But are you aware that per nature's call for living, there is nothing called Bema or what and madodo. But say obebia ebenya nikunu. So there's nothing called polygamy. But that every woman will have a husband. And I trust some nekaye. Say we yemu bremuno. And man some my bear my swasraw. Mr. Lutterodt. Mr. Wo, ya able to do any di. You better your tar, dear share. You never be crying, set baby dada. Dear here, say, for woodin at 2 years so. At the sun, we ain't cry. Say, what sha? And you're bringing by it. But polygamy, which I will continue, God willing, at the next one. So that we understand, they say, it is not against our laws. It is not a sin in the Bible, but it is the better way of life that a man will have the flair, operational ability. If a man marries more than one, the man lives longer and is more productive than a man that marries just one, because a man was created to enjoy competition. A man do Bema Bako. Sana mani nyina hwa bema so bema nya adwumenti abese of fedra sana be fedro no bisa kwan na wi baby na twese yale ana papa bi tam moto we no woso no o se ne bema nya adwuma no call abrantie bi woso papa bi woso ma na dro but so ti odin no bisa odu moto we no tua to na fiti to tua no ekodu committee 9 bema ejina so sa enti dro ben ba odu fie pa e se mani bi nso mo boy wo boy ye wo ya wadwu so be fa na say I hope you have taken your medicine. Because if you've not taken it, I don't want Ajinabia in the place. And Johima, I will leave it at where it is because of time and let everybody know that polygamy is not an error. polygamy is not bad. It is the best way for us. If you want to make a choice, I am not putting you under duress. But hear this, the best choice that can keep you going. As a man listening to me, if you have your capacity and your money, start polygamy. Polygamy is the best way of life. And if you want to do it the right way, so that you don't get amane, you don't get trouble, I am fully fledged and ready to assist you. Call me 0277609644. Mesrel. Oba wadifu obi obo mpaye tia oba afoforo woni kunu enkosi agada. Uko dinsi no obedi usika free because dinsi ni bia ni obedi aye duro bi amana ti obi a oni wukunu ehihye ho. Oyima ena me da ase. Areho samba esi ansa na me wura studio no se. Yesi ya di party court. Me yem hyehye me.
Sama Ghana for abompayo.
Empire ya boni endi nkomo ne wo ho yi. His son say revocation of consent no ebetuna to ye nyina. Moye widifo papa. We are bent in America. Me ma me ka me yire ka ho. Ya mon kanche contradiction say me see asem we onpa ho asem no nka. Revocation of consent. Say wo we obo say stop. When tour when ya man. E bi na brantie komi 2 years ago ade aware. Ye san de abrɛw. And man sorry o. Ye bon pa say nyame mbo ano. Na okoi enkode na asembone. Me de me ne gina. Na obema bi a ori bi asi jai. Ubetumi a menya krampo ni akase jai 0277 6096 44. Me da mase say man me akwanya itina ha. Nyame ya adom ne esanhia bioma.
Obeto asama.
Meto aso on polygamy part 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Pass over by. Abusia ha ena ebrebe me kwan ne de mosi. Efero Kododexia ne team ade orgasm news to aso. Efrem Ohima ho ye je Hariajo Usukusi. Na kope admo china same time I'll be here to serve you. Thanks to the whole team for the support. I'm out.